down until one of them wasn't standing anymore. This is going to be an awesome fight.
Yeah, these bantamweights ready to scrap. 2-2 record here for Melara out of Shaolin Kickboxing. Very cool team name, the Samurai. A lot of Japanese background.
This kid has fought everybody, by the way. Hayden Bryars, who we saw return to Fury FC last week. John Garza, who we're going to see in a little bit, Mowgli. And if that's not enough, Karan Reed, who just fought last week as well. He doesn't say no to anybody in his pro career. And then in his amateur career, Tony Toro. A lot of experience against some high-level guys here at Fury FC.
Yeah, and you know, 5 fights into his pro career, that kind of experience will start to pay off. We'll start seeing him chaining some wins together here pretty soon.
All right, Gilberto is inside. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Armando Zuniga.
Armando Zuniga, 3-2 record, 6th time inside the Fury FC cage on a 1-fight losing streak right now. Got finished by John Garza, who again, there is so much excitement about Mowgli. So it's a loss that you don't want, but it's a good loss in terms of who you lost to. But you know, there were some moments in that fight you're like, Zuniga can be one of those guys that can rise to the top.
Yeah, Zuniga's solid. I remember that fight against Garza. I actually didn't know how good Garza was until I watched that fight. That was my personal fight of the night last time we were here in Gillies. And man, Zuniga's got a great, well-rounded skill set. We've seen him out-grapple good strikers. We've seen him out-strike good grapplers. And the man loves to stand and bang. I mean, this is, again, really, like you said, also one of my prelim fight of the night candidates.
El Chingon. I love that. That's his nickname. We get to say it. Armando Zuniga getting the final touch-ups. We still have 2 more pro fights for you after this fight on our prelims broadcast. We look at our Tale of the Tape brought to you by Space City Collective. Make sure you visit the boys down there in Pearland Town Center for all of your hype shoes and gear. Height advantage, go into Zuniga. The reach advantage, go into Gilberto Melara, 4 inches. How about that? The vibes are strong inside Gillies tonight in Dallas. Both fighters are inside. Let's get our introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next fight, brought to you by Space City Collective, is scheduled for 3 rounds of the Fury FC Bantamweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 135.4 pounds. Fighting out of Garland, Texas, he holds a professional record of 2 wins, 2 losses. This is Gilberto Melara. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds. Fighting out of Oak Cliff, Texas, his professional record stands at 3 wins, only 1 defeat. Here is Armando Zuniga. Your referee in charge of the action, Aaron Menard.
Aaron Menard with the assignment. Blue gloves for Melara, Zuniga in the red. And let's throw down.
Both guys starting out very measured here. But both guys throwing pretty regular. Little cup check there.
Okay, grazing shot.
I think it's always a good idea to wait about 30 seconds, even if you get a grazing shot, just to see, just to make sure. The last thing you want to be is go back to fighting and be in a punch exchange when you realize, hey, that hurt.
Yeah.
Stiff jab there.
And Zuniga Zuniga coming with some heat behind those counter punches. Oh.
The heavy blink there from Zuniga, and that right hand landed. Melara pretty regularly switching stances, Alex. I wonder what the reason is. I wonder what they saw that would make them switch stances. Maybe it's that big overhand right that he's throwing. He wants to throw that from the power side.
So he was using, the stance change to add some velocity to a punch. Plus, it can kind of make it a little harder for your opponent to know when to enter. I'll tell you, Melara, he found his range pretty early on.
Zuniga training at Fitness Fight Factory here in DFW. They've got at least one fighter on every card. It seems like every time we come to Dallas.
Little back fist there from Zuniga. Actually hit pretty clean. Not a ton of power on it.
Michael, this is your neighborhood. Can you explain Oak Cliff? Is that like Fort Worth area? Where is that?
No, Oak Cliff is South Dallas.
Okay.
And there's Oak Cliff and there's South Oak Cliff. And I mean, it's a very historical part of South Dallas. And if you're familiar with I don't know if y'all knew this, but at one time there was a sitting president that was shot while he was here in Dallas.
Yes.
And a lot of that controversy was around Oak Cliff, which is where Lee Harvey Oswald lived.
Okay.
So,
I did not know that. Oh, man. Look at that left leg of Zuniga.
It's only been 2 low kicks, and they're already doing damage.
Zuniga kind of chasing Melara here. He's got to be careful doing that.
Yeah.
Oh! Gilberto Melara, the samurai, sneaking in and getting the finish in an exchange in round 1.
Yeah, that took on an exit. The last punch in an exchange from those guys.
And right on the button, Alex. I mean, that was a face plant of the worst kind. Zuniga looked like he jumped right back up and kind of bear hugged the referee, but
look at his ankle. Look at Zuniga's. Is that his right ankle? Oh man, I hope he didn't break his foot. He's telling his coach, that happens sometimes you get dropped. Watch his right leg.
Oh,
yeah. Twist. Man, hopefully not. Oh man, yeah. Look at
it's swollen. You can see it's bruising up a little bit.
Damn, that was a beautiful combination there. Melara. I really hope Zuniga's leg's okay. Spent sometimes it'll break the tip of that shin bone. I've seen that happen.
Yeah, Armando trying to walk on it right now. All right, finding the effort. Oh yeah,
man.
Hopefully just a sprain. He's good. Let's make it official. Here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Aaron Menard calls for a stop to the action. 3 minutes, 33 seconds into the very first round, declaring your winner by knockout, Gilberto Melara.
I'm here, your winner, Gilberto Melara. Get you some camera time, man. Gilberto, very close fight up to that point. You finally found a spot for that left hand and ended the fight very quickly.
Yep, I feel good. I knew it was only going to take one shot. Just had to be patient and wait for it.
You found your range fairly early in the first round. You started to land. You were putting a lot of pressure on him. Was that the plan, to get him up against the cage and make this dirty?
Not really. The plan was to find my range, stay out of his range, and he was good at closing the range, and I just got lucky to get him up against the cage, and he couldn't move, didn't have no space to find any free space. I just caught him.
It was a beautiful, beautiful left hand. It was a beautiful fight, beautiful game plan. What's next for Gilberto Melara?
I'm about to go home, celebrate with my friends and my family. Whatever God decides is next, I'll take it.
Well, we can't wait to see it. Congratulations on the win. Your winner, Gilberto Melara.
Congratulations to Gilberto Melara, moving that record up to 3-2 now.